Well, oh, Dean wants to leave. Dean's been here for a while. He wants to go now. I forgot that my hat is green, so that's it's freaking the fuck out. Yeah. So, if you're here, like Papyrus is best and cool, I'm going to go ahead and assume, that you showed up from like Undertale streams. This is gonna be mostly game development stuff. So if you're unfamiliar with that, it's pretty much what my channel is about, some gaming on the side. Although that is somewhat different these days. Let me see. Sorry. Dean is here, by the way. If you're new around here, Dean is my cat. Dean's my kitty cat. He's a good boy, he's an annoying fuck, but he's cute as hell, so he gets a pass. He has pretty privilege. He does have that. Let me see. Yes, hello, Dean. Wow. Window capture. There. Okay, so a couple things. Is he a cat or a dog? He's a ferret, actually, believe it or not. I own a ferret rescue. Oh, there's a fucking guy. Damn. Sorry, what I'm doing right now, if you're on Twitch, you have access. Hey, it just starts up. I love it when it does that. Instead of it, like, shouting at me, it's like, Dean, that is coffee. You can't have that. I think it's poisonous, if I recall. And there, oh my god. Holy shit. I'm gonna write some PS then send it. That's what you always do. That's just your norm. That dude, like, yeah, the size is right. Oh wow, the game audio actually is going through. Sorry, let me just get rid of that. I forgot I fucked with that. My bad. So I gotta let my cat out. I'll be right back. Anyway, if you're on Twitch, you have access to that. So, depending on how fast, we have something to do. There's two things. Also, now you know how I feel with how loud that shit is. I have to turn that shit off manually every time. Because I cannot fucking stand hearing that shit. It's as loud as for me as it was for you guys. It's just, that's just how it is. Where the fuck is this shit? I need to turn this shit off. I can only, there it is. Disconnect, get the fuck out of here. Okay. I helped the man climb. See, I'm not gonna read that. That's, so, I'm happy for you, man. Here's my BS. Ah, it's BS for you. It's BS for the love of the game. Because I ain't reading it. I'm not gonna even try to read that. So you've been had, you've been tricked by your own self. Okie dokie. All right. So we're trying to solve a very specific problem today. So the NPCs are doing some weird shit. And I'll show it to you real quick. Like, they're essentially like, I believe it's a race condition that's happening. That's like the only thing that makes sense to me as to like what could like be going on. On the fucking iPad is just fucked in. It's so weird because I didn't change anything about that, so I don't know why it's whatever. Have you have to not to do that? No. So it's weird. So they all show up. So, oh my god. Well, I have to restart now since I got in the middle of them and then one of them fucking died. All right. So they all like show up. Some of them go to their like place. Some of them figure it out. Some of them can do it. But like most of them can't. And it's really weird. And then the time will tick over and they'll get like the message of like change the location and then they'll go, but not all of them will, but like a fair few of them will. And then the people that are already like good, like change their location as they're supposed to, right? And it's weird. So what I imagine, and I've tested like 15 different things of like what could possibly be happening. And what I believe is happening is that there's some race condition going on that I somehow like, I'm just like, I've fucked it up in some way, right? So what we get to do is start doing a very fun thing where I get to manually initialize stuff in a very fun, happy, haha, yippee-ki-yay kind of way. So I gotta get this bop. All right, so what we're doing is we have an initialize interface. Okay, we have an initialize interface. What we get to do is go over here to our love interest. You see how like we have the like part of it is like there's like, and you'll see it like throughout the project in like a little bit where like if temp is null, stuff like that. What the fuck even is temp? Oh, it's the body, right? Or like stuff here where we have like null checks that we shouldn't really have to do, and it's because like shit's a bit fucky, okay? Shit's a bit fucky, all right? So what's probably happening is that essentially if you don't know what a race condition is, it's essentially two things are happening at once, and whatever happens to finish first will dictate the behavior that you end up seeing. And because I don't know what's going on, what's causing this race condition, or what the race condition even is, I can't just immediately go, oh yes, it's this thing, because I don't know what the fuck is causing them to do that. Because it's not that like they're not like I've checked like 15 things, no idea, haven't got the slightest fucking clue what is causing this. So what I'm going to do, instead of using readies like on ready shit, good afternoon, hello kettle, instead of using readies, what instead I'm going to have is an initialize thing, and have, you see how like there's initialize courier, I need to add in await. I need to make this an async. I need to essentially await the courier, that is like await the readiness of the courier, await the readiness of the civilian, await the readiness of the interlocutor, await everything. Make sure that everything is initializing properly and all that shit. I gotta await all of it. Okay, and so we need to have so what happens, all right, when we spawn this dude, we gotta wait. Interesting. Essentially, we need to start waiting for shit to happen. And if this doesn't fix anything, then we're gonna give up for the day. We're gonna be like, well, we tried. Because what I have for us to do, what I have for us to play, I have Final Fantasy 9 ready to go. It is ready to be played. It is good to go. So when we finish this shit, we'll play Final Fantasy 9. We'll continue with Zidane's fucking monkey cat bullshit. I'm gonna get some grape soda to drink. I haven't had grape soda in fucking, like, probably, like, over a decade. I won't lie. Also, another thing with the donation stuff, right? The text-to-speech and all that. I did fix the thing where it wasn't actually showing the message, and in fact, I have improved the showing of messages and shit. And I will improve it further later off stream. Because it just requires me to, like, do some boring shit. It will not be interesting at all. Where the fuck is it? Where's the shit? Look.
Joe example donated 3.00 USD. Good luck with the integration.
Oh, it's what the fuck? Why is it so fucking tiny? Sorry, it shows the name here. It's supposed to, why didn't it say anything? It should have said shit.
Joe example donated 3.00 USD. Good luck with the integration.
It's not reading. Oh, it read it for you guys. I saw it go. I didn't hear it. Okay, that was okay. Anyway, that's a thing. So now it says the name, and then it's saying shit on iron. All right, yeah. Well, it's because like I guess I didn't hook it up for my. I hooked it up earlier because I was fucking testing it. I guess it like undid itself. I'll just fucking throw that shit into fucking connect to those pipe wires. V1, is that you?
Joe example donated 3.00 USD. Good luck with the integration.
Oh. Alright, cool. So you get the name of I'm trying to point at it and I literally can't. So we get the name of who's is on the left side, and then the message scrolls on the right side. I think that is just a better setup for that in general. So good luck with the integration. Yes, our integration is good. And then we have like a little call to action directly there, so people know if they want to support, that's the place to do it. So that's a thing. I will improve that further. I'll have the bar be an animated GIF of like, let's go Gopi. Call my action. Yes. Yeah. Cope. Yeah, you guys, you have access to that. To think you think I would forget to start that. No. I started Nico Chat. Nico Chat's one of my favorite fucking things. I love Nico Chat. And it's gonna be really sad if I get popular enough and somebody like abuses it and I'm just like, I'm not gonna bother. I'll have to like get rid of it. I expect that to happen at some point. I won't lie. I'll be surprised if that like doesn't happen eventually. I expect it to. Add a Game Pass, please. Actually, believe it or not, the thing here is going to be a Tamagotchi. I'm going to start working on that soon. I'm already abusing it. Yeah, not in the same way. Not in the same way. I was going to start working on the Nico Chat, but the stream Tamagotchi pet that will go there tomorrow, or depending. If I make $50, I'll do it today even. I'll start working on it today. That or like a fish tank there. And because I'll probably take pictures of fish at some point. Since I'll have the bike to work anyway, it'll be less out of my way. Because that is like a several hour trip for me. The bike to take pictures of fish. So believe it or not, I haven't exactly been like, shitting myself to go do that. Ever go fishing? Oh, dude, I've been fishing plenty of times. Not my favorite thing. I don't really enjoy it that much. I won't lie. Not a huge fan of it. I don't know why I put that down. Make it be 0. Actually, it needs to be And you'll notice I got rid of the texture. It wasn't like entirely intentional. There was like a lot of issues I was having. God willing, this man gets $50. He'll make a Tamagotchi. No, not Tomodachi. Tamagotchi. Those are completely different things. You disgust me. God, I love the big pillar. I love me some big pillar. But yeah. All right. Anyway, so that's the goal for today is to you disgust me. Yeah. How's the mic, by the way? Is it good? Is it like solid volume, decent? Like doesn't sound too crunchy? A Godzilla, Dawes, F, so real. So real, dude. All right, so that's what we're doing today. So that's pretty much. So the reason we have initializable is eventually that'll be very helpful because what we can do is I was looking into like what interfaces are for, what they do, what the reason to use them is, and what we can do essentially is we can actually check to see like we can have a thing here and then have it be I initializable, and it should be able to use it as well. Does not implement interface member initialize? Yeah, and then we have to. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so. You see me get excited about nerd shit. So we have to have initialize. I think. Do I need to have it? Must have a return type. Does it though? I did the thing. Love interest dot init. Did I just fuck up the spelling? I'd be surprised if I didn't. Because I can't spell worth a fucking goddamn. But like, so what we can do essentially is have it implement, like have it inherit two things. So what we can, hello fellow cucks, hello anal assault. Do you like brutalist buildings? You don't understand how fucking much I love brutalist buildings. I fucking adore brutalist buildings. I love me my concrete pillars. In it, Eli. Do I have to? Not public. Oh, my bad. My B gang. My bad gang. My bad. Why are you mad though? I have the thing. Oh, do I need this to be public? There we go. Okay. So why is this good? Why do we give a shit about this at all? What is the benefit of using C# instead of GDScript in Godot? Here's one of them, having the ability to have interface classes. All right, here's one of the things. There are things that are good about the reason I switched to C# instead of GDScript. Here's my reason for this, because I've gotten this. You believe it or not, you're like the 17,000th person to ask. Oh my god, person to ask me this. I switched from GDScript to C# because GDScript is a walled garden. You can use it in Godot, and that's it. C# you can take anywhere. C# is an agnostic language, right? I can use C# on its own. I could use C# in Godot. I could use it in Unity. I could use it whatever. Knowledge of C# is a transferable skill. Knowledge of GDScript, you're stuck in Godot. That's why I switched, because it's a thing I can take anywhere I go. And it's literally just a better language. You have access to more shit. Like GDScript is easy, good for prototyping stuff. Leaves room for desire. Leaves shit to be desired, right? One of which I learned about today. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't really know C#, but you know, while I make this project, it's something I'm learning and picking up over time. Why is Pokemon in the corner? Pokemon. Oh my god, Pokemon is fucked up. I don't know why it decided to like shit itself. Pokemon is in the corner because if you're on Twitch, you can play that. If you're on Twitch, that is Pokemon for you to play. So Storybread, if you go into the description and you go over to Twitch and you type in exclamation point controls, I can just like, oh, I forgot. I need to make this bigger for you guys. It's my bad. If you type in control, oh my god, controls over on Twitch, you'll get a list of controls, and it's like question mark A, you know, enter, exit, I think, U for up, D for down, L for left, R for right, and you can literally play it. It's question mark enter for the start and exit for select, I think. No, it's question mark enter for start. There you go. There you go. E. So true. All right. So anyway, so one of the things, benefit of C# over GDScript, this right here. All right. We have the ability to have it take from two things. This is an interface, and what we can do, I'm actually going to go over to this and press A. I don't want you guys ever starting a new game. I think I will just have to do that. I don't ever want you guys to start a new game. Hey, what's good? What's up, Chaos? How you doing? Not much. Okay, so for you, everyone who's just got here, all right, what we're doing, to explain what we're doing, because yes, very interesting stuff. What we're doing, okay? So we have a bit of an issue with our NPCs. They're doing some fucked shit, and I have gone through all of the stuff that I thought could be causing the problem and haven't found any solution. All right, so what's happening with our NPCs? They're behaving really, really weirdly. And what's happening is that you'll notice they all spawn in, but they're not going to where they should go. They're not going to their designated location, but they will when the time switches over and they get a message. And some of them go initially, but not all of them. And when it switches over, more of them will go, but not all of them. So what I think is happening, having gone through and really like looked at all of the shit that I could possibly like could be the case, whether or not they're spawning like into each other, where so it's like one guy's fucked up and he's like locking the rest in because they're locked connected, right? Not that. I had them spawn in like randomized locations. I made sure that it was like I'm like maybe it's the orchestrator, maybe like I'm adding to the list of NPCs while I iterate through it, and that's no bueno. So I made sure to only start going through the orchestrator once they all spawn in. Didn't change anything. Thought maybe it's the like the way that I'm handling movement. It's not. I thought maybe I'm not adding gravity initially, and I need to do that immediately. So I try that shit. Nothing. So what I think is happening is that there's a race condition happening. So, and a race condition, for those of you who are unaware, is essentially you have two things happening at the same time, and whatever finishes first, which is completely random, determines what the behavior ends up being. And they are a very particularly annoying type of bug because it's the behavior you get is random. So what I'm seeing is random ass fucking unpredictable behavior is not explained by anything that would logically make sense for it to be explained by. Thus, my conclusion is that it could be possibly a race condition upon setup, which means that I think what I have to do, the way that I will try and alleviate this issue, is go through how I am instantiating all of my dudes and really make sure that it's pop, 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 go for one thing, wait for it, go for another thing, wait for it, instantiate something, wait for it to be initialized, and set it up that way, right? Deterministic, and you do it iteratively on your own. Correct. That is exactly what we're doing. And more or less, and this was like something I'm like, oh, I hate the readies. I would really have it be deterministic and do it on my own. But I've, like, there's not really a good reason for me to spend the time to like go ahead and do that. Definitely better. Like, obviously it's better, but I'm not going to spend the time to do that. So a thing that we can do with initializable, we can have this thing, we can have everything that we want be initializable, make sure that they have an initialize function that we determine what it does, which is great. And this is where the good thing happens, right? Is that we can use a for each node to be like for each, child and get children. If child is initializable, It doesn't matter if it's a node 3D, 2D, whatever. If it is initializable, run the initialize, and we need to set it up so that this is like an async. There's better ways we can do. So async. Why are you mad? Async modifier can only be used in methods that have a body. I'm going to destroy you. There's a way that we can do it so that we can, yeah, like this. All right, so we do an async. This allows us to essentially mean that we can go through it, and then we like, when we have a level, right? We make all of our, so let's say that we, right here, right? Where we make a courier, we add the courier, right? We initialize courier. Yes, we do this thing, okay? Instead of having initialize courier and initialize civilian, what we're gonna do, okay, is essentially have like several passes of like initialization, right? You sure you want to do async? This will be a pain with all the promises. Is my hat green? My hat is green. My beanie's green. It's the frog one, which is why it's see-through. I believe I want to do async. The reason why I believe I want to do async is because I want to have in the ready, the only thing that we have in the ready is like, we have a bunch of things here, right? And I want to be able to do like await, initialize. I want to be able to await it. I want to be able to like make sure that we like start a thing, when we like wait for each one to happen. Like I don't want to. Debugging async code is butt shit terrible. I do synchronous for now, then rewrite async when you're sure it works. Debugging async code is butt shit terrible. Okay, all right. I will trust you. I will trust you. We won't do async. We won't do async. For now, we'll do synchronous. Because I was like, I really want it to be like, to wait for it to like do its thing and make sure that like, I was like trying to find ways for it to like, you know what I mean? Like to make sure that since it can introduce race conditions that you're trying to avoid right now. Fair enough. Fair enough. But my plan is to basically have damn near fucking everything also be initializable. Like most things will be initializable. Like the level I would want to have, like everything that's in the level, I essentially want to be like, here's like anything that like does shit, like the player, I will need to make initializable. Every NPC should be initializable. All of this shit. So async is good when you need to do multiple things at the same time that have no connection to each other whatsoever. Okay. It's the only way that I thought to that I understood to be like something I could be like, wait for this thing to be done and then move on is how I was going to use it. But like, again, maybe I just like a misunderstanding some shit. Totally possible. Probably accurate. Please alleviate me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just gonna have to restart in binary. True. True. But that's like, that's the issue we're having, and this is my idea of how to solve it. Because I went through a lot of what I believe to be the issue, but apparently like not. So no, we need to do public initialize, void initialize rather. And then we basically need to do the reason I want to do the async though is to do the awaits. I don't know how I would like have it. I mean, you're right, that is something you can use it for, but then there's no point of using async because synchronous code already does that by default. So you're just introducing complexity for no payoff. Okay, well, I guess then I understood something incorrectly. Because for me at least, every time I've done Godot shit, like I swear to God, it doesn't wait for stuff to finish. Every time I've ever had like the like for like the NPC spawner stuff, I swear to God, like it would start like it would do like if I had this is what I would do essentially, right? Is right here I would not here, but I would have spawn dot initialize, right? I would have this here. And then it would like it wouldn't wait for like this initialize to actually go through everything before it starts another loop. At least that's my experience. I want to wait for shit to finish. I want the initialize to like be completely done, like to do all of its shit, to load everything it needs to load, to do all the stuff it needs to do, to be good to go before it moves on to spawning the next guy. That's what I want. That's what I want to have happen, because every time I've ever done this where like yeah, okay, so no async. All right, because that's like every time I've done that like this shit, I swear to God, it will like start doing this and it'll start the process, but while this is happening, it'll then go on to do like the next spawning shit. Like I swear that's what it does, but like maybe I'm like stupid. I don't know. What I would like is for the water script to magically start working so I can have float mechanics. You fool, there's no water script. It'll probably be water eventually. I mean, like water's not hard in terms of like realistically, unless my understanding of how async in Godot or C#. I mean, shit, dude. Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know, my man. I don't know shit. But like what I would want to do is like as far as I'm aware, await is like how you literally like wait for a thing to finish. Let me reread that so I don't put you in shit. Because like as far as I'm aware, like that was like my plan for like how to do that, because then I could have like the async, and then I like, because you can't do await unless you do async. Like it's one, and like you need the async to do the await. I'll find the answer eventually. I believe in you. I believe in you. Like how I would do like bobbers and shit in like a fishing minigame would be like, if the like I would just have the water be a flat plane, and then that's really easy because I don't need to be like, is it touching shit? I can be like, is bobber dot y above or below a certain threshold? If it's above wherever I set the water plane to be, then fall down. If at water, if below water, do other mechanics. So that bit's easy. If your water is a flat plane, then you're good. Then shit's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But yeah, no, every like as far as I'm aware, like you need like if I wanted to be like await initialize, make sure await is like, make sure that like initialize is done. It's done what it needs to do. If I want to await that and not move on to any other code until that has been completed, then I need to do async and then await. Which would allow me to then have courier have initializable, and then I can like add that interface onto it, and I just like have a stack of initializable shit, so that I'm just like awaiting for each NPC has its own initialized thing. I await that on the NPC spawner, so it doesn't spawn anyone else until that shit is finished. I reread the docs, it works the same as I thought it did. Okay. Alright, so maybe I'm stupid. Totally possible. Probably the case. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's, you know, like, I do this. So either way, shit is good. Like, we make doing this ourselves, let me explain properly so you're on the same page. All right, dude, I'm ready. Teach me. Tell me what's good. Because clearly I'm misunderstanding something. Also, I can get rid of this. That's the, like, that did nothing. But anyway, one of the good things about, like, and like what I can do with this is I can do a for each, where like I can like add all the children, right? I don't need to like initialize bop bop bop. I can just get children, and then if it is initializable, I just run the initialize code, and that happens to be like whatever, you know, whatever that is. If you have three, oh, if you have three tasks that may but don't have to be different length, that you're sure don't depend on each other being finished, you can use async to run them in parallel on the same thread. Each program doesn't wait for the others to finish, and when you're using await, it assigns results to oh, hey Trigger, what's up, dude? Okay, so I guess I misunderstood. We have made no progress. Yeah, well, you're like the only one who plays it, so so there's that. Regardless, having this be deterministic as opposed to um it not being that way, because it's like, even like with the like the way that the ready functions work is that they whenever they get added to the thing, they'll run their code. So if I do it like this, it should do the thing that I want it to do if what chaos says is correct. So we could try it now and see if like anything has changed. I would be surprised if it did, but we could definitely give it a go. What's good about this though is that this will simplify a lot of our things. It's because what we can do is essentially, like, we have our constructor, we add our child, and then what we can do is we can have each of these be our courier, have and be like make it also like, I don't think the word is instantiate, but have the interface of initializable. And then what we can do is we can just have a simple for loop that goes through all of them in sequential order and then runs their initialize, which makes things easier. What we could also do is have this where we kind of like spawn everything, and instead of having it here, we could do the same like for each loop where we go through and There's a way. How I would want to do it, right? Is somehow I would want to, for the level, non-async code. Yeah, I guess I want the opposite of async. I want exactly no async. What I would want to do is have everything get added to the level first. Just everything gets added to it. And then what I think I should do is somehow, some way, I need to make sure that at the very last thing gets added, I somehow know that that's the last thing that needs to get added to the level. And then the level itself gets all of its children, goes through all of them. If they have an initializer, if they are of like type initializable, they have this in there, meaning they have the initialize function, right? Mandatorily speaking, they have to have this. If they do have that, then run it. And then goes through each one, initializing everything in order, making sure everything is initialized, and then have like each one of them, if they have like a process or physics process or whatever, they have a Boolean variable where essentially like this, like I need to have a check to see, is this Boolean variable set to true? If it's not, don't fucking do anything. Don't do shit. Don't move and slide. Don't fucking do anything. Don't breathe. Don't blink. Just be very still. Don't do shit. But we'll get there. For now, having just tested it with this should be good enough for now. Do the things you want to initialize. Do the things you want to initialize have reference you can refer to in the node tree? Do they have a physical node or is it abstract? It depends. Some do, some don't. And some things would need to use the ready for that. Like if I'm aware that if I need to use, like if I need access to get tree or that kind of stuff, like process or whatever, they need to be in the tree. The states do not have like a node associated with them. They're just abstract. They're just a script. They don't actually exist node wise, which is why they don't have access to readies, but they don't need it. They're fine. So this is like, I'm aware of that kind of stuff. We can test this now and make sure it like, and see if any change has happened at all. I would be surprised if it has changed, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, well, it did change because like now it's broken. Interlocutor is null. All right. Can I have like my debugger, please? CS love interest physics process. Sure. Erm. You would imagine that this would like not change, considering that like it literally just does the exact same shit. I wonder actually, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna run this again, and then check what's actually happening in the fucking scene tree. Because are we spawning shit or are we not spawning shit is the question I have. We are spawning one dude. One man. Nice. One whole dude, and then we stop. Interesting. So then first, you have to figure out how many deterministic predefined, as in, yeah, this is not like a small thing. I mostly just want to get it to work with the NPCs today, and then I will go and like do all the slogging of figuring out which ones I need to do which with, kind of on my own, because that's something I would prefer to just do like in silence as opposed to being like, I need to talk and be haha funny, and then also like figure out like what needs what, because that is more like there's enough thinking involved in that I have to like, I'd much rather just do that on my own. Like there's certain like stuff that I guess unlike Yandere Dev, it's not like there are some things that I'm like I'm cool with like coding on stream, and then some things that I'm like very much like I'm like, yeah, I'd rather just do that in silence, because it's I just like it's one, it's boring, two, it's like more kind of just like thought logic intensive, and I don't know how interesting I could make it, and personally it's like, okay, you know, I'd rather just like sit down and be like, yeah, you need this, you need that, you need, never mind, I fucked up. Oh, it's broken, cool. And then like just sit on my own and just do it like that. I don't know. That's my preference. So like I just want to see if I can get this going with NPCs first and foremost. I don't know why this would fail though, given that. Oh, we are adding, okay, you know, okay, hold on. I do know why this would fail, because we need to do that. We need to do this before we do that. This needs to be like, and you're telling me that this runs, and then it gets, oh, we got like several people talking at the same time. I guess that's the bad thing about having that type. Let me see what I missed. That won't really work. NPCs have physical nodes. Each NPC is a separate unique node. If you write it now, fit to the nodes only without taking into account the other half, whatever you figure out later. Maybe a blindfold band-aid solution. It's doing anything intellectually demanding is always twice as hard when you're trying to entertain the internet. Yeah. So like what I'm trying to do now is literally just get it to work with NPCs, and then I will play Final Fantasy 9. That, oh, wrong one. That shit is ready to go. So I just get to hee hee ha ha, all that shit. And I'm not good at like explaining my thoughts about like what exactly my plan is for like how I'm handling things, so don't worry about it too much. Converting thoughts into words has never been a strong suit of mine, which is a problem. At least like I can't do it in real time. I've always like been very bad at that, which means that every debate I've ever had with anyone ends with me losing. Because I'm like I can't do it. I don't know. I just like, so I don't argue with people in real life at all. I'm just like, okay, I move on, and I just choose not to care. Is like the solution to that, because I'm like, I don't really give a shit about convincing people about anything. I have like I'm good. I'm self-assured about my own beliefs, and what you believe is what you believe. I'm not gonna try and change it. I'm like, I don't care. I don't like, I'll lose debate. It doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. Literally doesn't matter. I'll lose it regardless. So how do you want to do that? You want to have defined instantiable initializable interface that gets inherited and implemented the initialize method in each thing you need to initialize. Yeah, because that way I can do a for loop and then check to see if they are initializable, and then run through their initializers. So instead of having let's see here, courier.initialize courier, or initialize civilian, or initialize interlocutor, these would all have the interface of initializable, and then I would just have a for loop get children for child, and get children is if child is initializable, initialize. Then refer to initializable interface that got inherited from everything you initialize. Yeah. So wait, hold on. Are you telling me that I need to do... Instead of doing it like this, I need to like... get access to the interface here, because I'm not like, I don't fucking know C#. I just assumed this would be fine. Because it's a method I have to. Disregard that message, I wrote it before you explained fully. This was what I thought, what you wanted to do. Yeah, I mean, like, it just makes it, because essentially what happens is that it breaks down, my thought process is that it breaks down the creation of things into like several different passes, where you do the constructor, where you can, you make whatever thing you need to, you do the construct, and then you add the thing, and then you initialize it after that. So you build, you initialize, and then so it does it that way. So that's my thought process anyway, of like why. But obviously some things don't need to initialize, but just rely on the fact that some things exist. So essentially I'm like, that's the thought process on my end. I am confused as to why this doesn't work though. This is getting mad because of I actually don't know why it's getting mad. It's saying that some shit doesn't exist at love interest 96. 92 rather, okay. Which is, yeah, so this is what I was saying. So this is like the start, the Boolean I need. So I need to have a Boolean here. I'll just like throw in, yeah, public bool can start equals false. If can start, do it like this, and at the very end, can start equals true. So that way we initialize, it doesn't run the process for anything until we have initialized. And I would want to change that to that returns, yeah, something is, yeah, I get it now. To check if a thing extends interface, you can do something as interface. Yeah. And then it returns a Boolean that saves you from doing this. Yes, with Boolean, yeah. It's, well, we're not getting the billion fucking errors anymore, so the interlocutor is null. LMAO. Why though? Why though? Why is the interlocutor null if we say to make interlocutor? And where are you printing from? What are you? Where are you? Find in file. Interlocutor is null. Love interest get interlocutor. Oh, what's up, Crin Crin? How you doing? We're trying to make things a bit more deterministic in how they exist. The result of the expression is always false since value type is never equal to null. To doable. Time since last comic. What? The fuck? Oh, it says double. I'm actually maybe I am dyslexic. Holy shit. That was so fun fact actually is that my mom is dyslexic and I've never been dyslexic, but like apparently this is not normal. When looking at like gravel type patterns where it's like non-repeating, and sometimes repeating, but generally like kind of like deterministic. Yeah, well, you see how like if you use, you might be not only some things you misread are apparently when you like, I don't know if you guys look at like gravel, does it like shimmy like it's a heat wave mirage? Is like the best way I can describe it. It's not I don't know how I can describe the way that it moves in a way that makes sense. If you look at the grain structure of metal and you have like these areas in the metal and they have their direction, do like random bits of it go like, wah, this one going this way, that one's kind of going this way, this one's going this way, this one's going that way, and that one's going that way. Does that happen to you? Because it happens to me, and apparently that's not normal. And that's like the best way I can like describe what it looks like. And then it just kind of does that repeatedly. It goes different colors sometimes. Wave, flow. Not so much like waving or flowing, but like you literally just kind of like moving, but like they're like one section is going that way, this part's going this way, this part's going that way, and it's just the whole thing. It's all at once, and it's all at once. But have you considered big bonking stick? I haven't. Sounds like that optical illusion with the crazy lines. Yeah, except it's just like any like non-repeating pattern. Like anything that's like white noise-esque happens to it. That happens when I look at my ceiling. Yeah, right? Like that's the only thing. Apparently that's not normal, but like it also does happen if I look at text. But like it's not like shit's moving. Like I read it fine. I read slow as fucking balls, but like I read shit fine. Unless I don't, apparently. If I do it real quickly, I'll read double as doable. I don't know how the fuck I did that. But yeah, so deterministically is what we're trying to have. So you see how like with spawners, with the NPC spawner, right? The spawn NPC, right? What we had as we're trying to do spawn.initialize, right? And we've implemented a initializable interface that we're gonna be doing more shit with than what we're doing now. But what we had was an onReady command or onReady function that was handling all of this. This was all in the ready, right? The ready was doing all of that shit. And why I don't like that is because that means it gets added and then it determines whether or not like it calls its own onReady, but while it's doing that, this is already moving on to doing like spawning the other guy, which is cool and all that. Very great. Love that for it. But I want stuff to like happen and then it to move on. So I want it to initialize, and then once it's initialized, it's done all the shit it needs to do, then I add it to spawn, because I'm having an issue where things aren't moving properly at random. So I believe there's a race condition going on, and I want to get rid of that. And I believe that this is like a step to adding deterministic initialization, like construction, initialize, and then start. Is how I want to separate out things. We make it exist, we add it to the thing, we initialize it so that it's all good, and then we let it go. Because I believe we're having issues with that ordering of things, and I want to fix that. And this is a way to start doing that. And I don't want to do it for the whole level. I just want to do it for NPCs right now. There's a 9 out of 10 chance I will say something irrelevant to any given conversation. That's okay. Listen, I don't think you understand. I'm a small enough streamer. You participating in chat is helpful. It doesn't matter what the fuck you're saying. At least it's like if it's coherent English, then it's a-okay with me. Like, I don't care. So you want a scheduler for spawners. I just want deterministic the deterministic adding of things. I want like a level to be made in a constant order and each part to do its own thing and then wait for the part before it to finish before moving on to adding the next bit. Because autism, I guess, but that's how I want to do things. That's that way I know when shit goes wrong, where it's going wrong, or have more of a pinpoint location of like what could be happening. And it will, to me, it just seems better and gooder, and I want it, and I don't like, you know, I can't explain my thoughts on it really all that clearly, but in my head, there's work, but very little downside, and I want my things to happen in a rigid order. That's what I want. So, because I believe we have a race condition right now, and I believe it has to do with the race condition. I believe should be happening here with how our NPCs are doing shit. And I believe it's a race condition because I've exhausted all other possibilities that I can think of what could be causing the weird behavior, and the behavior fits with how race conditions behave, and the fact that it's fucking random and doesn't make sense and like changes based on starting and stopping, and then, you know, like, so I believe that's what's happening. Load all the game at once. On ready won't work because not all things he wants to initialize have a constructor or access to on ready, but yes, that's it. Yeah. So the ready is I have issues with. Like setting the state to be a thing that exists was happening in on ready, and then I was like already adding it to the orchestrator, and then like I believe there's issues with me, and the orchestrator should be fine, like in terms of like I thought like maybe it was the orchestrator like I was adding to the list of things while I was iterating through it, which shouldn't be. I thought like maybe it's that. Check that. Made a thing like if begin updates only so like I only, you know, begin updates after I have spawned everything, so that way I don't do that. Still behavior was fucked up. I thought I went through a list of everything that I could like think of that make the constructors. That is my response. So that's, you know, so like, I went through shit, and I truly do believe that it is somehow, some way, the ready is being lame and stank, and I want this to go through first, and then we do shit. I don't know, like that. It like I don't know what the fuck's like why the behavior is the way that it's behaving, but you know. My e-ink tablet is fucking awesome. E-ink is fucking pretty sick. I would love to have an e-ink reader. Krulk, you do have constructors on the things, right? There is a reason you're initializing things with methods instead of constructors, right? Yeah, it's because I'm stupid. Like, I don't like, I'm just fucking dumb as fuck. Like, I kind of, maybe. I don't know, it's easier to do it like this. You ask me for reasons that I'm doing things, and the best I can give you is like, it made sense to do at the time. Like, this has a constructor. This has a constructor. Because I need to pass in... Like, I can't, like, make a... I guess I could make a courier in the thing. I don't know. It just made more sense to do it at them. What things are you calling when you're initializing the NPCs? I'm creating the courier, which is like the state machine and message stuff. Civilian, which has access to movement and other shit. Interlocutor, which just has access to other shit. El courier, ha ha ha. This is not JavaScript. You are writing in C#. It is consecutive execution. I don't know C#, okay? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Then why do you need to call initialize courier after creating a new instance of it? Because it sets itself up. Can you show me the construction for couriers? I could. Let me find it, bro. Shit, wrong thing. It's not that... Fuck, I hit the wrong goddamn thing again. Unreachable code detected. Nice. Anyway, can you state what has race to be exact? No, I can't. I don't know. I believe that there has to be some race condition based on eliminating, like the process of elimination and the behavior of, and the randomness of the behavior is what leads me to believe that the race condition is at least plausible of what's causing the weird behavior. I can show you the behavior. It's not going to change anything. You're going to be like, maybe. And that's going to be it. You know what I mean? Smart people be like, have you done it the way I wanted you to? Yeah, kind of. Definitely is a thing that happens. Why not put all this code you have inside initialize courier inside its constructor? Oh, I didn't think about that at the time. When I wrote this, I didn't think about it. That's why. Sure, but I was not here, so what is racing? Alright, third time I've gone through this. You gotta understand that I've already like explained this like several times, which is why I'm like, so the NPCs, well, I can't even show you, so no, you can go back in the stream and find it. I believe in you. I trust you have the ability to scrub through. The NPCs are behaving weirdly, and you can find it. It's like I explained it like at the beginning. If you start from the beginning and like scrub through, you'll get there, I believe. Why not make it in a courier and constructor? I don't know, because I don't feel like it right now. Well, that's a problem. I won't really force you or push you to refactoring this, but this might honestly be the reason it's behaving like this. Maybe. I'm gonna try this and see if it works, and then if it doesn't work, I will do shit on my own. And I will do a constructor on my own time, because I don't want to do that right now. Refactoring is a pain in my ass, and I definitely don't feel like doing that on stream. Maybe it's definitely possible that it's behaving like this, but if it also might not be, because like realistically speaking, if this runs and we initialize the courier, we pass in the love, you know, the NPC to be the owner of the thing, and we get the ID, and we literally all it's doing is like it's registering itself with the courier. The state machine sets its owner to be this thing. We make a state machine. That's like, that's all we're doing. It's not like that crazy of a thing to do. I don't know. It's something I can like. I'll refactor it at some point probably. Um. But generally, like I set it up to only need to like have to just be like, oh, set the variable to be this. Again, when I made this was like, what, 2 weeks ago. Um. It made sense to do at the time. Like again, I don't actually know C#, so it's something I will do, just not now. Shit, like this shit I would do on my own. I wish I knew how to make good code. I only know how to wing it and make dumb code. I'm basically making dumb code. Making public initializations is good when you need to control when you initialize and things that you need to do physically can't be put inside the constructor like async code. I don't know. Um, the question is, why does this not make do good work thing? Why did like? Cause I'm running this. It worked in an on ready. Why would it not work now? That's the real question. I just vibe code, and I've even imagined my PC with Vibe OS. I've just thought about it real hard. I've manifested it like a manic pixie dream girl. I've like, my code will be good. My code will work. If I just believe it hard enough, it'll be fine. Banned for that. It's a language that has its uses. Me personally, I don't like to categorize things into good or bad. It's a tool. Languages are tools. That's really all like all languages are. Some are good for some things. Some. Oh hey. Well, there you go. It did not fix my problem. Yeah. I guess I'll get to be you know. So now I can show you what the so you see how like they're all doing weird shit? Some of them went off and like actually went to their place. And I checked to make sure that it's like I'm like I went through every possible thing that it could have been. Like logistically speaking. And then some of them go when they get the message. Like I don't know what the fuck is causing this behavior. It's really weird. It's genuinely very strange. Because I set their first, I thought like, oh, maybe their position is unreachable, right? So I set their like initial position that they need to go to, their like starting point, to be literally like wherever they are, plus like 1 meter that way, or 1 meter that way, or whatever the fuck. I chose a random ass fucking thing that I was Z or X, one of the two, some horizontal direction. I'm like, you need to go that way, right? Um, Super strange because like if we run it again you'll notice the we'll run it back, which guys actually go is random. It's like it's the first guy that went last time was the Hat Man. We watched him fucking scoot off. And now it's these guys. Like it's not consistent ever. It's always some random like group of people that chooses to go, which is why I think it's a race condition. I don't know where the race condition is exactly, but like as far as like my ability to assess the evidence, I've checked if it's a physics collision issue. I've checked if it's an update, like the state update problem, where I'm like forcibly calling the updates on them constantly. It's not that. I've checked if it's an orchestrator issue, whether or not like it's them being added to the list properly. I checked if it was a navigation mesh problem. Like I've checked as many things as I could think of like what possibly this could be like causing this weird ass fucking behavior. And the fact that it's fucking random of like when they choose to go and like when they choose not to, and the fact that like them getting a message to go to their next location causes this to like go, oh yeah, I need to go somewhere. Now I can go. Couldn't tell you. But apparently you said that like the async make bad. So fuck it. No more async. Like I don't like if that's true, race condition, maybe that is what was causing it this whole time. Fuck if I know. What's up and how's the game dev stuff going? Stuff is happening. Not the correct stuff, but things are happening. No, still just like fucking freaking the hell out. And then that guy goes. By the way, that was a request from a person on Patreon. A character to be added. Yeah, no, it's random as fuck. Like the only thing I can think of that it could be is there's a race condition somewhere. Where it is, I don't know. I have no idea, which is why I'm like, oh, I should make things deterministic. Not async make bad, but like async make bad for my case. Yes, that's what I mean. And I not again, anything I say like that is like in context. Blanket statements are not good in context. For what I'm doing, async in this case, maybe not so good. Also been playing some old school Diablo. Fuck yeah, dude. And seeing this game totally reminds me of that game. Good. It's meant to be, it's, you know, obviously like I'm taking inspiration from a mix of different old things. Some of which are old console, some of which is old PC. I like old shit in general. When I can get my fucking, like, it's super weird though. Like it's random as fuck. Like you guys have, like, can am I like stupid though for like looking at this and being like the randomness of like the behavior, the fact that this looks like not a race condition but missing weight. But it should be, but if I make it deterministic, like my immediate assessment of like of that, right? Of like, okay, looking at this, it's random, it's not doing the things that it should be doing. Whoa, I got some errors, what the fuck? I imagine it's reachable polygon stuff. Reachable polygon, yeah. My immediate, making it deterministic seems to be like the way to go. Like as like, looking at this problem being like, okay, it's not collision. It's not the things getting the updates in the right order. It's not that. It's like my assessment of, okay, looking at this, given the evidence, making things spawn deterministically as a potential way to maybe not solve the problem, but give more like somehow like lead me closer to whatever the solution would be. Is that like out of the blue, like stupid as fuck, or am I at least like somewhat like reasonable in my thought process? Because I feel like it's reasonable. You need to have promises. Well, I just want things to fucking execute in order. That's what I want. And maybe like I'm executing shit in the wrong order, but I feel like stuff isn't happening in the order that I intended, and I dislike the on readies because I can't control when they exactly go as opposed to. In general, you need a promises or stack queue of commands. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know. I feel like I need to like do research. And kind of like reconstruct how I have shit set up in terms of like the level and really just like bottom up that thing, which is something I would just do. Like if I go down that route, I'm not gonna stream it. It will take a long ass time fucking doing it by myself, and I'm not like it'll take 12 years if I try and stream it. He's not using async code. He wanted to, but it was pointless for his use case. Yeah. We determined async was not the way to do things. Okay, yeah, that's why it wasn't, because the interlocutor didn't exist yet, because I didn't initialize everything. Makes sense. I like that when, yeah, hence the reasoning. Yeah. So it's weird. So that's my thought process for why I'm like, oh, I need to make things happen in a very deterministic, bop, 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 bop kind of way. Is things seem to me to be there's some fucking thing happening somewhere in a way that I did not intend, and if I make things strictly deterministic, at the very least, I'll be able to figure out where the thing that is going wrong is, at the very least, or have a better direction to go in. Because right now, I'm like, I have no idea where the fuck the thing is going wrong, but clearly something's going wrong. Sure, but the issue is that you have missing weight. The initializer is done, but it was not populated to all renderer also. So when you send a command, it is too early. I don't understand your meaning. You say have a missing weight, but where? What do you mean? I literally don't understand what you're talking about. The processor in general is reading and doing several lines of code at the same time. Yeah, and that's why I want to have everything spawn deterministically so it goes in order. We could try the thing. I was gonna do the async before, and then have like in a wait. We could try it. It's worth a shot, I guess. I think it's worth at least trying, because then I can do the oh wait, void. Must be task T. Oh. Fucking what? The hell is a task? Alright, well we tried. I don't know. I think I need to like fuck with this on my own time at this point. T is a template. This code is a design pattern fever dream. No, it's awesome. No, this code fucking rocks, dude. That code is fucking perfect. Why is this what? Go away. My code is like nothing but amazing. It's too good. It's too good. Template is a label that takes any object type. Bro can't even not laugh at his own. My code is fucking awesome, dude. Listen, just because I don't have any experience in the game industry and I don't really know C# at all, and I have no degree in computer anything, and I don't really know what I'm doing. That just means my code is perfect. Impeccable code. 10 out of 10. Listen, you don't understand. If I can't tell it's fucked up, it's literally perfect. It's literally fantastic. Flawless execution. If it works, it works. The problem is that right now it's not working, but that's a fixable problem. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. I gotta piss. But after I piss, we probably still won't get there, but I don't know. It's a fact. Here's the fact of the matter, right? It's just because my code is bad does not mean that my code isn't good. And you can quote me on that. Here is solution. I'm so ready to hear solution. If I just say keywords, oh, that's true. That's true. That's accurate. Kren does say keywords that have no meaning to me. This is accurate. He speaks in riddles. He's like a cave troll or a bridge troll. He'll just say shit and I'm like, yes. T-game can be ant float. To orchestrator as a separate function. But why? But for why? Ugh, ready. Gross. Yuck. I mean, sure, yeah. I guess. Yeah, we'd want it to be public so I can call it from the... when everything is spawned in. Public. Croc broadcasting from the void? That's me, dude. Then the scope of the code will make sure it's done when returning. I don't know what that means, but I'll go with it for now. No harm in going with the flow. Yeah, I'm from the... I got void hat on, you know? The void frog. It is what it is. I could put literally anything behind me. I don't know. I don't have like a good image. I'll find something. There's other shit that I can do. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, this is what you're saying to do, right? To have this... do it like that, and then... then this breaks. I'd recommend not doing stuff like here a solution when you don't have the full context of... then when you return the result, it makes sure it is done before the pop. What the fuck are you talking about? You know, each function you define is putting a new scope onto the stack. I don't know this. I'm not really a knower. I'm not much of a knower. I'm more of like a bumbling idiot, kind of like feeling my way around in the dark, and then eventually I kind of meander. Like I got like people in my ear being like, go left, go right, and then I kind of meander my way to the right answer. The content program called the stack of pointer and scope. Well, I mean, I'm aware of like stack, pointer, and scope. I know these things. I'm aware of these. the stack is somewhat confusing. You know, I have a book coming that like will help me with a lot of this because it's literally like a computer science textbook. It's, let me see if I can find the name. I got a job that I start hopefully soon that is and I'm like, you know what, I'll make a purchase. I will make a purchase. I bought a book on eBay. It's the cheapest copy available. That I have a digital copy of that I did not buy. Don't tell anyone. The structure and interpretation of computer programs, the MIT Electrical Engineering second edition, right? Which I've read some of already, and it is a solid ass book, which went into the things you're talking about. It starts talking about like shit in Lisp, and Lisp seems cool. I could think my way through Lisp. So think of a function as a box. I'm aware of scope, and the input and return value. I'm aware of this. My confusion in what you're saying. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to your message, and I'll explain exactly where my confusion in what you're saying lies in. Okay. Okay. I like my return is void for like, first off, no more async. Go away. Oh my, stop. God damn. So you are saying, correct, to have a function on the orchestrator that goes through and initializes the NPCs. Correct or incorrect? Is that was my understanding of what you said correct in that? Oh, this pesky Vim motions trolling the user as always. Totally not a skill. No, it's 100% a skill issue. It's absolutely a skill issue. It's less so of like it's like the Vim motions and then also like some other shit. Like I like Vim. I will always use them because I use several of them that I just like are so useful. I'm like DDYY. Like DD itself is like cool, great. I will always use Vim motions if not for purely like DD. DDO and Shift O, oh my god. And then P. Beautiful. Very simple shit. I will always use them for that. Colon W, easy. Same, like, easy as shit. You were showing the spawning function in for each. Yes. There's a... Yes. I was. The spawn function. And then I have it as called deferred. I meant the inner code in the for each. What about the inner code? Like have a separate function here that does all of this stuff? Make the last 6 lines in the for each as a separate function. Okay, so you're saying like this here. Yes, okay. Okay. Sometimes, and like there's not like be trying to like insult you at all. Sometimes the way that you talk, the words you use is difficult for me to get your meaning. And that may just be like a me thing, but sometimes like I'll get like half of what you're saying, and then I'm like, I don't know. It will force that code, the code in that function will be in its scope. Got you. Okay, I see. I understand what you're saying now. I understand your meaning. So like the scope that you're saying, you know, in the popping, now I get it. So if I put all this in its own little function, it forces it to go through that before it goes to anything. Okay. Now I get it. Now I understand. A concept has been learned. What would I call it? I don't know. Void, generate, and add. I guess. I don't know. Very long ass name, but private method? Yeah. I would imagine. I mean, it's private by default, is it not? Or do I like, or am I misinterpreting them? And why are you not using access modifiers? I don't get the point of them for what I'm, for like 99% of things. It helps you not make mistakes in your own code, restricts access to code from accidental oopsies. So encapsulation. Private, not by default. Okay. Because I know that like in C++, like the difference between like a struct and a class was you could boil it down to what was private and public by default because of, you know, C++ being a horrible amalgamation of like some 40 years of random bullshit. All right, so encapsulation. I mean, yeah, okay. I will, again, I don't know C#, and I should. I found a book that teaches you C#, and at some point I should just like sit down and just go through it and read about shit. But there's a lot of stuff I've never fucked around with C# before, so it's like there's just a bunch of stuff about the language I am simply unfamiliar with. I simply do not know. I'm ignorant. I'm an ignorant. So I don't know if that's like, that's very archaic word choice. Sorry. I was gonna I was gonna insult myself in a very specific way, but I realized like right before saying it that I'm like, I don't know if that is it's whoa, 68. Brother man, what's your deal? And they're all the polygons. This one, I don't know what the fuck is up with that shit. It's like saying that a node is a 2D when it's not. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that shit. Normal state 44, void, nearlocutor. And then it's just polygons. Interesting. The weird part is, even if it the reason why like it's confusing to me, here's a, you might be like, oh, well, maybe they're not moving because it can't find the right polygon. The problem with it, right, is that I set the velocity in a separate method outside of, I just checked to see if it's on the floor or not. So regardless of, and I did, I did this as well, where I just like, regardless, I was like, oh, set yourself to be like, even if you'd like always just make yourself like go to the ground, like set your shit to go, and we'll see, like they'll still hang in the air. So like, somehow the update isn't getting called or is getting called. Like, yeah, see, it's still, they hang, they just stay in the air. So the update isn't getting called. So like, that was why I'm like, okay, maybe like it's not adding to the orchestrator properly. Some issue is happening, but then they hang around and do some weird shit and then stop. Very odd. Something's fucked up. But then they wake up, you know? So like they're in the orchestrator somewhere if they start like doing some shit. Hence why I'm fucking with the shit I am now, because I'm like, all right, the orchestrator, somehow the update isn't going. It should be going. It's not going. Weird. Default was something between private and public. It is allowing for a limited scope and access to code in the same directory, but will hide the access for code in parallel folders and folder hierarchy. I gotta like open up the YouTube chat to read. When you access modifiers, you're basically forcing yourself to abide by the rules, and yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's the principle of encapsulation. I don't know how to use this shit anymore. I wrote this 3 months ago. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Chances are I'll just end up fucking with this shit on my own time. Honestly, I did not expect this to go for 2 hours and to make like literally zero progress. Fun. But yeah, like somehow, some way, the update on them isn't going. And the update is ran by the orchestrator, because the orchestrator, they register themselves with it, and then the update. So might be useful in the future. A good rule to go by is to make everything private and change it when you actually need something, and not think I might need this, or it might be fair enough. Anyway, once you encapsulate and return the ready object, then you can verify an update. Yeah. I need to go through at some point and fucking fix my shit. Super weird though. Very strange. Now we're getting consistently like that. Which we were not getting before. Oh, watch this guy go. My shit's fucking broken. God damn it. No. Fuck. I don't know. It's just gone from something I'm like, yeah, I could stream this, to something that like I very much have like zero desire to actually like stream the coding process. I'd rather like just do it in silence and just like start trying shit and like putting shit into a constructor and seeing what changes, and if nothing changes, move on to something else, because it's, you know, if it's in a constructor, then it's fine. Like really just going through and like doing all of it and just like on my own. Reachable is false. Yeah. Yeah, no, the dealing with Godot's navigation has been heinous. I fucking hate Godot's navigation. It's beyond infuriating because shit just like I swear to God, Godot's navigation is like fucking chanting a spell and doing a ritual, then hoping for the fucking best, and then you change one thing and it's like, ah! The thing that worked now somehow doesn't work anymore, despite it working. Oh, it's so fucking irritating. I had 0 errors. And then I changed, like, literally, like, I had changed shit that has nothing to do with the Godot's navigation at all. And I was like, ah! No longer reachable, fuck you. It's sick. I love Godot's navigation. It's so fun. It's so fun to figure out, like, you change anything and it just fucking shits itself. It's so fucking awesome. It's like constantly shitting itself, no matter what. Yeah, coding is very idle and silent work, to be honest, though. I like to hang out with friends in Discord and TeamSpeak and just code, or I play always. Always Horus is real. In the background and locking in. Yeah, kinda. I mean, like, the reason I am cool with generally, like, live streaming it is because, like, integration testing was created for that bull problems, yeah. I mean, I think I'm at the point where, like, for this problem, I have gotten all the benefits of like streaming working on it for me, because like a big reason for why I like to stream doing this is because there are people like Kren and Chaos in chat that know more about this, that can give ideas or help or thought process or like all this shit that I wouldn't get otherwise. While I'm working on it, which like unlike like working on something and posting a video about it, where I get comments that are also helpful there. Having shit happen live, you know. Have you considered adding more broken lines? True. True. I don't know. Like I think I've reached the point for this problem to like just start doing shit on my own, just at least like experimenting with setting stuff up in purely constructors and other stuff, as opposed to like I think as opposed to continuing. Sorry, I can't read you out. You're good. You're good. You're good. What I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do now is take a break, and then we'll play what I have in the wing. Is Final Fantasy 9. It's still there. And that's on a real PS2 as well. That is that's been waiting. It's been waiting for us to play, to continue. It's been chilling, making noise and shit. So don't feel bad for not being able to contribute. You shouldn't feel inclined. No, you shouldn't be. This is entertainment at the end of the day. Yeah. 100%. So don't feel, so do not feel bad about not being able to help. It's all good. It is entertainment, really. Like realistically speaking, it is 100% entertainment. I try my best to make it entertaining. How good a job I do, I don't know, but I do try. So yeah, so I think I'm at the point where like I will fuck around with this later today, and I will stream Final Fantasy 9. Um, so yeah. So I'm gonna take like 15. I'm gonna get water, get some milk for my coffee, and uh, at the end of the day, you could sit and Twitch chat, play Pokemon if you like. That's true. That's what it's there for. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break, so I'll be back in like 15. Give probably less than that, but I'm gonna get some coffee, some milk, and then fix like set the set the title and description of the YouTube and all that. But yeah. Oh shit. This one, yeah, there it is. Hello. I must have accidentally clicked on something. I realized I was back to being viewed. We had like 6 minutes, so I was gonna finish my fucking watermelon. And I still am. I still am gonna finish my fucking watermelon. Welcome back, friend of Dean. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even have that much watermelon left. Watermelon truly is a fruit. It is. It is very much so. What about normal melon? Fuck normal melon, dude. You know what though? Cantaloupe is underrated, I think. How date you? Melon over watermelon. Nah. Fuck melon. I mean, they already did, technically. They made the meat grape. And the grape is just a tiny melon. Yeah, they made the meat grape, and a grape is a tiny melon, so they kind of already did make it. Yummers. Okay. Who's ready for fucking gaming? I love gaming. Somehow OBS is using 68.7% of my CPU. That's cool. That's awesome. Wow. I need to turn off the music that I'm hearing. Not the music of the game, like the stream background music I have going. Okay. Can I play the game now? Can? Nice. This sounds like some vile shit from a Lovecraft book. Nah. Nothing bad ever happened in Lovecraft from that, like, Herbert West Reanimator. Only good things in that story, man. The stream is taking a shit. Not on my end. I've dropped 0 frames for me, dude. For me, I'm rocking, I've lost jack shit. Anyway, they're planning to use artificial cells in making antibiotics and other cures. Antibiotics and other curses, perhaps. Alright, I don't remember where we're at. Kind of at all. I think we, like... It might be too... I voiced this guy as, like, Deku. It might be too tough to go on my own. I better fucking talk to this guy. Look around you. At this point, we'll all be lucky if we can defend ourselves. I don't remember where we're at. Nothing's coming in on our watch. Oh yeah, I'm trying to go get, like, the, tin can, dude. The fucking Knight? Mr. Nightman? They're fucking sleeping. I forgot how good this game is. This game is fucking awesome. I gotta make sure that I can see, Twitch chat as well. Took you long enough, I was asleep. I fell asleep, darn it. This game's fucking kick-ass. I haven't finished it, though. I got, like, partway through, disc 2. And there's 4. So I did not get very far. But who knows? Perhaps we get farther. Alright, I've not missed anything on Twitch chat. Audio is fine though. Good. Where did the gaming from the old days go, shareholders? Yeah, the bitrate seems a bit fucked on YouTube. The bitrate is fucked no matter what. Like, I can't stream and I can't dual stream on Twitch and YouTube and have it like, I don't have good enough internet for that. So I stream in like a fucked up bitrate. I stream like 4,000 instead of like 6,000 because I literally can't do like 12,000 total. I don't have the internet for it. Make the video 720p, it'll be better. It was at 720p before, and increasing it to 1080 didn't, like, fuck anything. Fuck shareholders. Shareholders can hold on my dick. No, like, the bitrate was fine. I have enough for, like... I mean, at least there was no difference when it was 720. Like, it didn't, like, drop out and shit itself. So you're leaving, eh? Oh yeah, this Baku. Yeah, I promised Garnet I'd kidnap her. I didn't ask you why, you fucking schmuck. I mean, watchers? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're having trouble or whatever, going to 720 will probably help. I can't blame you though, she's damn beautiful. I guess that's reason enough. Well, I hope you're ready, because you're gonna bust up. I'm gonna oh my god, he's gonna beat my ass. Alright. Huh. Okay, get your butt over to the cargo room, we got more room there. If I was more advanced game, I would care more. True. Maybe. Perhaps. Alright, let's duke it out, bro. I ain't holding back. Oh my god. Wow. PS1. Hell yeah. Oh, this is epic. This is gaming. I don't know. I feel like I was more entertaining, like doing like Daku versus Baku. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my energy is so like just shit right now. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe. Oh fuck. Oh. Can I win this? Am I allowed to? Fucking idiot. You dumb idiot. Stupid boy. Hell yeah. Not that it mattered that much. The audio is like out of sync for me, which is like annoying. Alright, you win. Oh, he's a pig. He's like an animal dude. Old enough to remember when people were put off by the cartoony art design when this first released. I fucking love the art design for this game. I'll be damned. Bravo, kid. Good job. I smacked your nuts. Go find your princess. Wahaha. Thanks. Damn, that hurt. He pulled his punches till that last one when he punched me in the nuts. He is an orc, is he? Thought it was a pig. Same difference, I guess. Let me out. Let me out! Free me! Whoa, whoa, no, I saw exclamation point. I gotta go back. In Japan, orcs are designed to be more pig-like. Leather hat, yes. Oh, is that why has Ganon been an orc this whole time? I've never actually played a Zelda game. Besides the first one. You went easy on his face, but he abolished his nuts. Yeah. His nuts are gone. Rules are rules. I gotta charge you since you're no longer in Tantalus. Sorry. What do you need? What the fuck? This piece of shit. I should ask Vivian that night to come with me. God damn it. Yeah. He really pulled his punches, but like, when that dude, his nuts were out there, there's no holding back, dude. This is where the knight is, right? Oh, there he is. Totally just conked out. Zidane ain't having children no more. Zidane may be a horny man, but he'll never be a horny father. Silent scoundrel. Silence, a scoundrel like you could never understand. I'm just overwhelmed with concern for the princess. If only you rogues hadn't kidnapped her, this is your fault. If anything should happen to the princess, I will have your head. Take it easy. Jeez. I'm gonna go look for her now. I'll let you come with me if you promise to be a good boy. What do you say, Rusty? Haha. Rusty, I am Albert Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto, and I will never work with conniving thieves. Captain, I figured you were private with all that cheap rusty armor. Ha! Look, this has nothing to do with Tantalus. It's something I decided to go on my own. I just want to save Garnet. You better not be lying. Because if you are, I won't hesitate to kill you. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Rusty. Make no mistake. I'm only going with you to rescue the princess. I'll deal with you personally when this is over. Whatever, bro. Fucking fat piece of shit. It may be difficult with just the two of us. We should seek Master Vivi's help as well. Why are you calling him Master? You fool, that black mage has unimaginable powers. I don't want to get him involved, but alas, it can't be helped. We need Master Vivi's powers to rescue the princess. Alright, let's go talk to Vivi. Ha. Also, kobolds are designed more like dogs. Believe it or not, my first introduction to like kobolds was the YouTube animated series Unforgotten Realms, which they very much are dogs in that. They're like dog wolf people in that. And I only found out that they were fucking like lizards like a year or two ago in like D&D, because I've always thought of them as like kind of like dog dudes. Well, Vivi, we're ready to go look for the princess. I don't even know what I had Vivi like. Was this voice Vivi like just my voice? Really, that's great. Be careful, okay? Actually, we want you to come with us too. What? But I can't do anything. Hardly, Master Vivi. Your magic was highly effective against that monster. In all honesty, I hold your power in greater esteem than I do the scoundrels. But I'm scared. I couldn't even move last time. Please, Master Vivi. For the sake of Princess Garnet and all of Alexandria, I humbly request your assistance. Come on, you're a black mage. For crying out loud, show us what you've got. All right, let's get going. Like, his nuts were there just hanging like a punching bag. Yeah, dude, you had to. Like, okay, I missed what they said, shit. I'll try my best. Thank you, Master Vivi. Master Vivi. Yeah? It's about your black mage. I wish to try an experiment. Your black magic. I was wondering if... Whisper, whisper. Magic swords? Okay, I'll give it a shot, dude. I don't know. Black? It doesn't seem black to me. Like that was just the idea of orcs after reading Tolkien or something. Whereas here they're basically just like ugly humanoids. Yeah. If you're not playing, then pass the ball as conversation. The pig was designed... Pig-like design of orcs in Japan is originating from old D&D. Same with kobolds. Gotcha. Yeah, they really liked wizardry, if I recall. Black magic of stealing. I'm not racist, I swear. I didn't say shit. I didn't say a word. I didn't say a goddamn thing. I didn't say a goddamn thing. Oh, it's blank. Sneeze. You really dig her, huh? She's. I can't sit around knowing a girl's in trouble. It goes against my nature. Whatever, you're full of crap. Real. Oh, I get it. You're just jealous. I'm gonna get me a sweetie pie. She's not even my type, bro. Shut up, bruh. I came down here to give you this, bruh. You always think about me, but I won't need a potion to reel this one in. God, I can't read. Why don't you get her off your mind? Why don't you get your mind off girls for a second, bruh? This is the medicine I gave that black mage in the night. A sort of like a seed remover. Cool, this'll really come in handy. Ha. Why am I always helping you, bruh? I received Blank's medicine. Nice. Oh yeah, here's a little tip from the boss. Don't forget about my abilities. Hey Blank, how do you set abilities again? Man, how can you forget? It's so basic. Open the menu and select abilities, select equip, and choose your abilities you want to set. Thanks, Blank. I'll see you when I see you, man. How about never, bro? I fucking hate your guts. You're a fucking piece of shit and I hate you, man. That's the wrong one. Ability. Zidane. Equip. Protect girls. I've never seen that. What the fuck? Lee Gill. Protect. I gotta protect women. I don't know what any of this does. I'm glad I can protect women now. That's great. That's a sick ability to have. Use protect girls. Bird killer, bug killer, beast killer. I have never once used these. I missed this the entire time I was playing. I might as well just equip all of them. Like, what's the, you know? And then the Vivi. What's Vivi got going on? Nice ability, man. Yeah. What if you use protect girls on a man? I think it's more of like the vibe, you know? If they're like, I think protect girls would work on Vivi since he's like a bit of a bitch. And don't get me wrong, I love Vivi, but like, he's a bit of a bitch, you know? I'm gonna save before I go out into the forest and figure out what I'm doing. By the way, there's also like, there's like crazy delay for me. It's like about like half a second of like input delay because I'm not I'm not like playing through, like I'm looking at like OBS to play this. Oops. So I got like some sick ass input delay. He's just gonna tank all the damage. Yeah, they're known for that. Mages are known for being like really tanky, especially at the start of the game. This is true and real. Damn it. Oh, what is this? Alright. Can I protect women? Black magic. Fire.
I cast Fireball!
He's fucking dead! Evaporated. Dust. You can make mages and dodge tank. I don't know. I don't know. Can I say I'm not a knower? I'm a dumbass. But yeah, so I did actually, like, I ordered the this cheap action time event. Press select. Oops, wrong one. Orchestra in the forest. That annoys an enemy by missing the key. I'm gonna get some food, BRB. All good, dude. All good.
Okay, let's really liven up this place. Yeah, let's fight against those monsters. This ought to boost morale. This is great.
Oh, spit. He not bad. I'm gonna go take a look around. Stay on your toes. We'll be leaving soon.
Okay.
I'm not I'm gonna do it. That's why I get everything accomplished in an backwards way. That's accurate. That's accurate. It's not incorrect. It's more accurate than it's not. That's true. That was good. I'm glad I watched that. Up away I go. God, infinite delay is so fucking awesome. The audio is also delayed for me. I hope the audio is not like super delayed for you guys as well. But, you know, I can actually try and make it not delayed for me. Which I'm, like, if I can do, I will. Oh, I made it non-delayed for me. Let's go. I just... Oh, Zidane is like dead. Fireball!
I cast.
Fuck. Fireball! Nice. We have constant frame drops, but that can be an emulator to record it. Non-emulator, bro. Non-emulator, man. I'm gonna pick up my fucking PlayStation. Oh, up. Yeah, I don't know what the frame drops would be about, because... Yeah, no, this isn't an emulator. Hopefully this doesn't, like... shoot itself, but, I'm on a real deal PS2, bro. I have this shit vertically. PS2 fits, like, vertically really well against my computer. Which is pretty fucking, so like, it takes up 0 space on my desk. It's actually kind of nice. If it had HDMI, it would be even better, because then I could, like, you know... I'm honestly surprised that the dithering comes through on your guys' end, because I have it going through S-Video. I'm not sure if I should be having it go through S-Video, because like, you know, it's meant to be kind of smoothed out, but well, nice old school gamer, dude. You don't even know. Hold on, you don't even know. I have a PS1. It's just not as nice to have it like that. I like old shit. It's not a joke. This is mod chip, so I can play like burned games. This is a Sega Saturn. I have played this more than I've played any other console. That's a fact. And the reason being is that Galactic Attack, which is very hard to see because for whatever reason Sega Saturns were printed on a fucking monochrome ass fucking piece of shit CD printer. Galactic Attack is a fucking goated ass game. The only other console I have is a Xbox 360, which I got for a really good deal. They had like a whole 360, 2 controllers, power cord, everything, and like 5 games for like 90 bucks. It was an absolute steal. It was like the shittier, like the only like a couple gigabyte version of the Xbox, but like you can fucking like you can modify that. It's a fucking hard drive, really, so it's really like not a big deal. You can mod that shit. If I ever really want to, it's just like easy. Oh no, you know. Huh? Snow's not have any monster here. Only this fucking weird bald piece of shit. A spring. Wow, action time event. Do as I say, not as I do. Are you sure about this, bro? Yeah, don't worry. We'll be out of here soon, too. Here, take this map. It's gonna be a long trip back to Lindblom. Alright, bruh. See you later, bruh. I'm counting on you. That was epic. That was awesome. That was sick. Oops. Fuck. I fucked my shit. Damn. There you go. Alright. I guess I should save. If there's like a dude here, I'm gonna assume that saving is like a good idea. Because I don't remember. And I'm not trying to like mess up my shit. I should probably like heal them as well, because I let them kind of just get attacked for a while. Internet bad? Dinkelberg. Yes. It was the fairies, dude. All these fucking IT homosexuals. The fairies. They fucked the internet. Bullshit. You get it? This is a good joke. Because furries are in IT and they're gay, and fairies another term for being gay. Do you get it? I never did play Final Fantasy games, so no idea about the story. This is the only one I've ever played, and I didn't even finish it, so. Beats me, dude. I like the fantasy ones, though. Actually, I did play the first Final Fantasy, but I never finished that one either. Yo, it's a fucked up flower. That's sick. I'm gonna touch it. Be like Nemo, touch the butt. Big flower, man. What the fuck is this? Well, talking about berries like he isn't wearing programmer socks. I got on jeans! Actually, I'm not wearing socks, and you cannot trick me to show my fucking feet. My fucking dogs don't stream that easy. Alright? I see your game. My dogs are not for you. Listen, I don't have... I wouldn't... I'm not into feet. But I wouldn't classify my feet as attractive, even if I was. First as in which? Because I don't know the counting... first is in the first one. First. Because I know they get weird, like the third and the sixth and the whatever. I mean like first. Like Final Fantasy 1, the first one. I played that. I played the third one too, actually, the remake. I've played the remake of the third one, but like the Japanese third one, not the United States third one, because they're different. Because the third one in the US is the one with Kefka, but the 3D remake of Final Fantasy 3 for the DS was the Japanese third one, which is not with Kefka. I love how they did that. That's Vivi.
There she is.
I don't know how to voice Vivi.
So, this is the master.
Princess, you stay out of this. Alexandria would be disgraced if a mere bandit were to rescue the princess.
You think you can handle him on your own? Huh. Let's get him, Vivi.
And then Vivi fucking casts nuke, and everyone dies. It was crazy how he did that.
Attack.
Black magic, fire. Sword art. Never mind. More fire, I guess. Fire sword. Whoa! Attack. Ah, they were 273, goddamn. Have you played this Gaia games? I have not, I haven't even heard of it. Holy shit, Vivi is dead. Well, I knew I just made it just in time, bro. Step aside, I'll take care of this, bro. I gotta revive Vivi, bro. Wow, you suck. Right's tentacle. Vivi's dead again. Don't worry, Vivi. Should probably like heal my dudes. Maybe I should consider healing my dudes. I recommend this Gaia Hourglass of Darkness, the first game. It's fun. I'll have to write that down. I will forget otherwise. Potion. Steiner. Black magic fireball. Wow.
Get him, Vivi. Fire sword.
Ooh. He's fucking dead, and there's no girl. Garnet is dead. Garnet's dead and she ain't coming back. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some, and sometimes they die.
Princess, get a hold of yourself.
Zidane, give her the stuff, bro.
Princess, please try to drink all of it.
Is she gonna be okay?
Oh man, what now, bro? Holy shit, it's a sphincter. Jeez, we're gonna be surrounded, bro. Let's get out of here. Let's go. What are you waiting for, bro?
Well, time to leave. Time to get the fuck out of this shit. Oh, we're gonna die. Wow, they did not care. They did not give a single shit. Do you think fire can like attack multiple dudes at once? Black magic, fireball, attack this guy. Sword magic, fire. That was not the one I wanted, that's okay. Whenever I see Final Fantasy, I remember the Game Grumps rant about monkeys. No monkeys. Nice.
Thunder.
I would never expect this weird plant crab to like call forth thunder from the sky. Hey, can you turn the gameplay audio up? I can still hear you. I was about to legitimately. Plants using electric attacks, yeah, right? I wouldn't expect it. Level up.
What are you doing, bro? Something's wrong. What, bro? The entire forest is coming after us. Blank, take care of everyone. What did he mean by that, bro?
Nah, I'm voicing him like he's fucking muscle, man.
Whatever, bro.
Free rendered. Looks like doo-doo. These are the most electric looking motherfuckers I've ever seen. They're turning to stone, goddamn. He's a monkey. He's 100% a fucking monkey.
Catch it, you fucking monkey.
Japanese patent office apparently told Nintendo they've lost their mind. Apparently gamers can still get W's. Good for the what did the Japanese patent office tell Nintendo to fuck off about? Whoa. He's a statue now. He got Medusa. He got Medusa'd by the forest. Who knew that this women really do are like be curses, you know? They be turning people to stone and shit. Vivi just walked away.
Blank. No, this sucks.
I hope she gets better soon.
This is all his fault. Have you nothing to say, you filth? Oh, Princess Steiner.
Sorry, I'll voice them as good as I can voice a woman.
How did I manage to survive? You brought me here? What?
It is my sworn duty to protect you at any cost.
What are you talking about? It was Vivi's magic and my dagger that got you out of there, princess. Ha 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 ha. Well, my penis is out. That's crazy.
I thank you both.
That monkey? Whoa!
Whoa, you can't say that. You can't say that.
That monkey deserves no praise.
He's a monkey.
None of this would have happened if you and your band hadn't abducted the princess. And how dare you claim to... And how dare you claim to have rescued her? We will get back... When we get back to Alexandria, I will...
Steiner! I don't fucking love you. Please leave me alone. I left the castle of my own will.
What a coincidence, eh? We went to snatch her and she wanted to be snatched. Impossible. She just told you, fucker.
It's true. He fucked me. And it was so awesome.
So what do you say, Rusty? Friends, come on, let's just enjoy this camping trip while it lasts. Ha ha ha. My name's Deku.
Camping, you imbecile. Surely even you must know something about the mist. The vicious monsters it spawns. The abnormality it stirs in the body and mind. Princess, we must leave this dangerous place at once.
You've got to be kidding. She hasn't even fully recovered yet.
Silence. Who asked for your opinion?
All right, tell me. How do you plan to get out of here? We're standing in a valley surrounded by tall cliffs. And last I heard, North Gate and South Gate were all sealed off. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
What? What did you say?
The princess can barely walk right now. You went through this. You should know. I think that we should rest here for now. Guys in the chat, should I shave? I'd look like I'd like to, but I look like a fucking 10-year-old kid without my facial hair. I'm sure on top of that, they're gonna start asking me when I buy beer. Why are you asking chat this?
Chat, decide, should this man shave? I will never follow.
Steiner! Stay at your sworn duty, bro.
What else? To protect Princess Garnet till Alexandros. Very well. Until Princess recovers, I will guard this place with my life.
Sounds good to me. Vivi, let's get some rest.
I'll sleep by the princess.
As they stare into the sky. Leave the stash like Hulk Hogan? Yeah. Yeah. How are you feeling?
God, thanks for that medicine you gave me. Could this be the true love?
Yeah, I was surprised too. After we beat that big plant guy, the forest got completely petrified.
Vivi told me that you were able to escape because of your friend.
His name is Blank.
Oh. We must go help him.
We can't do anything for him right now.
But I can't.
Listen, princess, shut the fuck up. We'll come back for him. I'm sure there's a way to cure him. Let's get going. According to the map that Blank gave me, there's a cave south of us. Maybe we can get that mist through the cavern. My balls hurt. He punched me really hard. Everything's gonna be fine, trust me. Look, there's a fucking ghost coming at us. Wait, Kupo. I'm impressed, Kupo. First time I've seen anyone escape from the evil forest, Kupo. You all must be strong, Kupo. But don't get too cocky, Kupo. Lots of strange monsters ahead, Kupo. Before we get out of the world, Kupo, monsters will teach you a few things. Action time event. Teach me, Mogster, lesson 1. Petrifies dark magic, so light magic? Hey, bro. What are you gonna teach me today, bro? Lots of neat stuff, dude. You're gonna love this lecture, dude. Gosh, bro. You sure do know a lot, bro? Yeah, I know, dude. That was sick. That was awesome. That was great. What the fuck, Monty? I have a gift for you, Kupo. Take this flute, Kupo. Receive the Moogle's flute. With this flute, you can call us anywhere in the world. Press the square to play it. Happy trails, Kupo. Thank you.
You.
Kupopo. I'm going to destroy the world. Kupu.
What the? Who goes there?
Your friends already left, Kupo.
Princess.
Dark magic, I think you mean purple magic. Shh, he's a black mage, bro. He's got black magic. Normal navigation, X, enter buildings, or ride a vehicle. Square, call Moogle. Select is the toggle navigation. Mist continent, sick. There's nothing I love more than the Mist continent. We needed to go to like to the south, I think. Like to a cave. Ice cavern, I guess. Oh, purple is thunder, or is it yellow? I thought purple was like teal. Purple was teal, Jesus Christ. Like lightning seems like teal to me, I don't know. Yellow is definitely light magic though. Isn't yellow like earth? No, brown is earth. What are you talking about? Unless they actually have colors, I don't know what we're talking about, to be honest. Summon? Why are all colors gray? Oh, I think he might be colorblind. You're going blind. It's either you're going blind or there's like not enough light and only your rods are being activated. Fun fact, when you're outside and it's really dark and there's not enough light, there is no color. You can test that yourself. Like you see black and white. You see in black and white when it's really dark out. Because your rods are the only thing that's like able to use that little light. And they don't see color. Petrify is what color, and what can cure petrify? Beats me, bro. This must be the cavern. This place is pretty. I guess teal would also be like ice, too. Another autism fact provided to you by Krolk. Yeah, this is true. That's accurate. I learned that fact a while ago, and then when I realized, when I was told that, it was like dark out, and I was like, and I looked around because I was at like a camp, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Neat. That feeling when you step into a room and you just can't see shit. Yeah, like if you let yourself like adapt to the light, like to the darkness, and you look around, you'll notice there is no color. It is purely black and white, but you just like, I don't know. I didn't realize that until someone like actually told me. Then I was like, oh shit. I was not reading. Sure. Is this the place? I think so. It's supposed to be like near Evil Forest. I've heard of it. It's supposed to be a beautiful place covered in ice. My grandpa told me about this place. He said the cavern takes travelers to the top of the mist.
Bravo, Master Vivi's grandfather must be quite the scholar. We must thank him upon escaping the mist.
My grandpa used to teach me lots of things, but he passed away. He's very dead. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh, forgive my indiscretion.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Well, why don't we go inside? Wow, look at all that dither. So much dithering. Wow, ice cavern. The realization might just be because your brain subconsciously adjusted for that change. Maybe. Oh, what a beautiful place! Seeing the actual cavern is so much better than reading about it. I don't know if there's that, I don't know if that sample really... that sample does not seem like an ice cavern, instrument to use. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Oh, how pretty! I wonder what kind of flower this is.
Princess, do not touch anything.
Can we get moving? It's freezing in here. Open the box. I received tent. What I've always wanted. Damn it. What are you talking about? That sounds exactly like us. Yeah. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Bwah, bwah. What? I like that guy. That guy's fun. He's a fucked up face. It's pretty epic. Black magic fireball. I would say this is sea cavern more than ice. Hard to tell. Well, that guy's dead. Vivi fucked that guy real good. No one leveled up though. Very sad. Sucks to suck. I swear there was something here. Damn it. This sucks. Oh, there's two of them now. Wait, do they have like big ass jaws? They got like Crimson Chin jaws. Fire sword. And he dies. He's dead. Vivi is like killing everything. He's doing so much damage. Fire sword is just Vivi too. It's only him. Vivi carries. I don't know what the fuck that was, but oh well. The frame rate died. Random encounter is an old design gimmick that Japan has in almost all JRPGs. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, I'll be real. I've never cared much for random encounters. I liked how Earthbound did it, where like you could see them and avoid them, maybe. What a strange wall. There's gotta be something behind it. Hey, Vivi. Yeah? Can Can you break this wall down with your magic? I'm coming. What? Whoa! I knew it, see? There might be other walls like this. I'm counting on you, Vivi. Sure, dude. It got mostly pushed out at this point, no, in most modern games. Yeah, I mean, it was there in Undertale as well. Which I didn't care for. That shit was annoying as hell. But Undertale's also like 11 years old at this point, so. We got like a dancing flan. We got flan monsters, and we got a little booby goblin. Booby goblin, die. I don't know about mostly, not as many popular RPGs as there used to be. Plenty of them though. RPG Maker. Yeah, RPG Maker. That guy screamed. That was intense. She bitch slapped him. Oh, he's dead now. And he's dead again. God damn it. I'll just use 2 fireballs and then we just win. Oh, he's finally awake. Nice. Angry dancing flan. Wow. Ba, 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 da. Yeah, Zidane is dead. At least we got a Phoenix down to replace our dead guy. You know? So that's good, yeah. Love that. Use our high potion. It's not what I wanted at all. That sound is just that this shit just isn't Ice Cavern, bro. It just isn't. Can I go up the thing? Thanks. Potion, that was worth it. Oh. Get me out of here, man. Two of these guys. I'm gonna go until there's another save, and then I'm gonna pop off and like start, you know, working on the game and trying to get shit to be in a good state. Oh, I can flee. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. My character looked really cool. Zidane is just looking like super dope, and everyone else is like, haha, nice. I'm gonna fuck off now. God damn it. The delay really makes the navigation not so good. I'm going to assume that's like, you know, the wind means outside, typically.
Vivi, hurry up. You'll be left behind.
I'm coming.
Oh no. Vivi.
Master Vivi, are you okay?
No, he's quite dead. They're also dead.
Yo, Rusty, you're not alright, are you? What happened to you guys?
They're dead.
Hey, move it. Hey, Rusty, move it or lose it. Get up.
He's dead. It's no use. But she's dead. Everyone is dead.
Oh no, Garnet. Not you too. Wow, everyone died. Garnet?
She's out cold.
Shoot. I'm falling asleep.
Ring a ding ding. It's the Tooth Fairy.
What's that sound? Huh. Came from over this way. Somebody dare.
I'm walking around like I gotta take a big shit.
Why didn't you fall asleep?
Yo, it's an evil black mage man. Black Waltz #1.
You should be dead by now. Are you the one causing this blizzard? Huh. That's right.
Ring a ding ding. Finally, the black mage. He has a sick ass bell, and he's gonna touch you with it. Ice giant, sea lion, come before me. Holy shit, I'm dead. I'm dead as hell. There's zero chance I win this. I mean, obviously I focus on the guy who summoned it, you know? Like, if I kill that thing, he's just gonna make another one. So I gotta kill that guy. The logic checks out. Holy shit, he's using fire. Trance, free energy. Black Waltz #1. Steal the bell? Maybe. But like, it also just become like pink.
Free energy. The United States nukes you immediately.
Oh, he's dead. Item. Potion. Me. I recover 10 bajillion life points. The power of oil on my side. I cast nuclear fusion. Fuck you. That was my trance over. I've come to.
Damn it. I ran out of pink kryptonite. This sucks.
What? He got to attack twice? That's bullshit. He's on a red health though. So he's attacking so much. What the fuck? That's bullshit. He got to attack like 15 times. I might just be like, oh, we tried, depending on how far we go back. How far did we get sent back by that shit? Because the last time I remember saving, we were in like the forest. Yep, okay, well, we tried. Alright, that'll be it for today, I guess. It was a good go. It was a good run. I will oof. Hey, that was the closest save. I saved every time we had the chance. Every time a save happened, that was the closest one, dude. That was just I didn't expect that guy to attack 15 times in a row. I didn't know that was in the cards. But yeah, so I'm gonna fucking dick around with the code and try and get that the entire level if I can. Being done sequentially without any readies and really try and get that shit deterministically as opposed to what the fuck we got going on. So we'll see if that changes anything. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Hard to say. Yeah, I'll report back to you tomorrow, I guess, on how this goes. That's like, you know, there's nothing interesting to stream about that. It's just gonna be me like fucking. Sure, but the same placement is goof like Mass Effect 2. Yeah, it can't be like that. And then Snow like, fuck you. Now we're gone. I've had that shit happen in Silent Hill before. Silent Hill 1 has some fucked up shit. Silent Hill 1 has some fucked up shit, dude. Like there's like I forget what the fuck, like you're in the nightmare world in Silent Hill 1, okay? And if you go up and you interact with the thing, if you just touch it, kills you immediately. No warning. Dead. And the puzzle is that you need to have a ring and then this tiny little chain. Tiny little chain goes around this like fridge looking thing. And then it doesn't kill you. It's pure bullshit. It's pure bullshit. That sent me back like an hour and a half. I was like, okay, great, awesome. It was really cool. I loved that. But yeah, no, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see how far I get on my own time. If I even get, like, finish it, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see, we'll get there. But anyway, yeah. Peace. Bye-bye.